Hi everyone, I'm Zhana Tarjev, family nurse practitioner that focuses on functional medicine. I just wanted to discuss a couple things that I love doing while I'm working. So some things help us to boost our focus and our attention to the detail when we work. One of them is green tea. Yes, I know everybody loves coffee, but coffee doesn't boost energy the same way as matcha or just regular green tea. So I would highly recommend to do some days, especially when you have to focus intensely, study a lot, work, or in my case, I'm thinking about patient cases, some other things that I have to do for my website. I do drink a lot, well, not a lot, at least 1 cup of matcha green tea. Definitely pick good brands like Love Matcha or Four Sigmatics matcha with what do they add there, with some mushrooms with cordyceps, because it's important to have a high quality green tea, as it could be high in pesticides if it's not organic, and heavy metals. As you know, well, the United States doesn't grow really teas, so tea gets imported from Japan or China, so it's definitely a good idea to know the source. The other supplement that I take sometimes is tyrosine. If you do have a chance to eat a good protein meal, then you are able to get tyrosine from foods, from protein that you break down and digest. Tyrosine will break down to dopamine. Dopamine is the attention neurotransmitter. So basically, when we do prescribe Adderall or some other attention deficit hyperactivity disorder medications such as Adderall, these type of medications, they conserve dopamine, and the person is able to focus better and longer. So the same way, if you do eat protein in the morning or take tyrosine supplement 500 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams a day in the morning, or you drink matcha green tea, you preserve dopamine. You don't go through that very fast. So for example, my personal genetic makeup consists of COMT slow gene. So it means that genetically I do conserve more dopamine, but at the same time I also conserve more estrogen, and I may not be a good metabolizer of estrogen. So I'm diverting here, but basically naturally, if my body works great and if I didn't have mold exposure and other toxin exposure such as heavy metals, probably my system would be fine without any green tea. My body would be fine without any green tea boost or tyrosine boost. But at the same time, because I have been exposed to a number of things and I'm working on detoxification right now, I do use some crutches, so to say, to help me feel better and work better and focus when I need to focus and relax when I need to relax. At the same time, I may have a hard time falling asleep because as I have too much dopamine preserved or conserved, I may have racing thoughts and thinking a lot. It's not an anxiety per se, but basically I just like to think a lot when I try to fall asleep. So in this case, I would take vitamin B6 and in the active form of P5P, and magnesium citrate or glycinate, depending on my mood, at night to help that dopamine to be produced, to be flushed more efficiently from my system. If you are more interested in the genomic aspect, in the genes, I would recommend highly the book Dirty Genes that was written by Dr. Ben Lynch, and just all his blog articles are great if you know particularly which genes are dirty or which genes are slow or fast in your case. Okay, hope it helps. Ask me your questions and I'd love to answer them. When it comes to genetics, I'm not an expert, but I try to research a lot when it comes to my patients' genes and my own genes, and I learn a lot. Okay, bye.